Welcome, volleyball fans, inside the convention center in beautiful downtown Dallas, Texas, as the officials are leading the players in for the 18 Patriot gold medal match. This is the 2017 Girls Junior Nationals 18s division from Dallas, Texas. I'm Coach K, delighted to be here for my 5th consecutive year. I believe I started in Dallas in 2013. Our officials have come in, and both teams have come in, but they're a little confused, but they're going to get it right. They're going to be on the other side as we have a matchup of two teams from Southern California, Coast 182 and Lava West 18s, both out of the Southern Carolina region. Here's Mike Markham with the player introductions.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2017 18 Patriot Division Championship match featuring Lava West 18 Adidas of the Southern California region and Coast 18 Peter of the Southern California region. First, let's meet the ladies from Lava. The captain, number 16, Jenny Kent. The libero, number 22, Danica Cheney. Number 4, Ava Hudson. Number 11, Landry Bearden. Number 14, Amy Treffin. Number 17, Allie Wilder. Number 19, Sophia Rasmussen. Number 25, Sam Folkler. Number 63, Damani Harvey. Number 17, Allie Wilder. The assistant coach, Sheldon Shehai. Lava West 18 Adidas is coached by Trevor Julian. Now let's meet the ladies from Coast 18 Peter. The captain, number 2, Bree Severino. The libero, number 5, Catherine Wilson. Number 3, Alexa Podraza. Number 4, China Southwell. Number 8, Gabby Harrison. Number 9, Audrey Rose Hutchinson. Number 11, Lauren Wadaski. Number 13, Morgan Wilson. Number 14, Karen Cordero. Number 15, Natalie Friend. Number 19, Grace Burkett. Number 52, Maggie Ross. The assistant coach, Megan Kent. Coast 18 Peter is coached by Peter Johnson. Introducing the officials for this afternoon's match, the linespersons, Janine Hoskin of the Great Lakes region, along with Rick Welch from the Chesapeake region. The assistant scorer, Cindy Thompson from the Bayou region. The scorer, Lyman Johnson from the Southern California region. The second referee, Philip Hoffman of the North Texas region. Your first referee from the Carolina region, Joe Assis. This match will be played in a best 2 out of 3 sets format with a possible third set scheduled for 15 points. We'd also like to remind you that the medal ceremony for the 18 Patriot Division is scheduled to begin shortly after the conclusion of this match. Good luck, ladies.
Both teams marching on to championship court. This is the 18 Patriot gold medal final. They're trying to do the old international protocol. Two teams from Southern California region. Lava West in the black uniforms with white numbers. They're out of Thousand Oaks, California. And then a little further south, Coast 182. They're from San Diego, California. And this is the gold medal match, and we're going to see some high-level play. This is the dessert on our 18s championship day. We started with 18 Open, won by KC Power over TAV. Then Austin Juniors over AP Performance in the 18 USA match. And finally, we're going to wrap things up with the 18 Patriot Division. Thanks to Mike Markham on the PA with the player introductions. For those who don't know, he did women's basketball at the Olympics in Rio last summer, and he is an outstanding PA announcer. He will also do the award ceremony. Be sure to stay tuned for that one. That is after this matchup. These teams have had a tough day. For Coast, their morning started at 9 a.m. when they played the Diff. Then they had to beat Emotion, and then West, who got the bronze medal in the semifinals. And so Coast is playing their fourth match of the day. So we're going to call the Patriot division the hardest working division in volleyball. For Lava, they had a bye in the first round. It was a 12-team bracket, but they won their first match at 11 a.m., then had to beat Mizuno Long Beach in the semifinals. So Mizuno Long Beach will get a bronze medal also. And now a Lava, and it is Lava West 18 Adidas in the black, will receive serve. The first serve will be number 2, Bree Severino. And she puts it in play, and we're going to get a middle attack right away and a score for Allie Wilder, the 6-foot middle hitter. A number of juniors and sophomores on both these teams. A lot of girls in the SoCal region play up. And if you're talented enough, why not? First server for Lava is Landry Bearden, and the ball hit into the net. So on the hitting air, Lava with the quick 2-0 lead. Great to see the energy at 3 o'clock in the afternoon here in Dallas, Texas. Of course, these girls are on Pacific time, so it's only 1. We might be a little late on that time. That 3-setter set things off. Big solo block penetrating the net was number 16, Jenny Kent. Now she's the setter, so how did she get up on that play? Maybe it was, I want to make sure I'm correct. It might have been the middle, Allie Wilder. Hitting air, sent long. Maggie Ross, I believe, hit that ball out. So continuing the serving run is Landry Bearden. And a shot off the tape, and we may see an early timeout as Karen Cordero. No, that can't be Karen Cordero. Either that or she is, excuse me, that's Amy Treffen. We've got it now. Don't get a lot of time with the rosters before these matches, so tough to pick up all the numbers early. And a kill on the outside, and Coast gets their first point and puts Lava on serve receive. Lava setter is Jenny Kent, 5'10", going to Cal Lutheran, a top D3 program. The server for Coast is number 14, Karen Cordero. And on the hitting air, out of the back row by Landry Bearden. Landry Bearden is a true opposite. She's not really a right side because she stays on all 6 rotations. Now we're going to get the swing from Avi Treffen. And the 6'4" outside hitter sent it long. So Treffen at 6'4", probably the tallest outside hitter we've seen today, including in the open division. Big kill. Allie Wilder on the quick set off of serve receive. And it will be time for Amy Treffen to go back and serve. She is 6'4" outside hitter, going to go to Sonoma State. She sends over excellent jump float that drops. Swinging on the right and scoring, Maggie Ross, 5'10" right side. No, that ball went out. I thought Ross put that ball in. Both teams run a 5-1 unless they shift out of it, but in general, oh, tried to short serve. Amy Treffen misses.
Service error, point Coast, number 19, Grace Burkett to serve.
And trying to see the server in the far corner, number 19, Grace Burkett, 6-foot middle hitter. Ball off a tape out of the back row. So clearly Lava West 18 likes to use Amy Treffin all over the floor, and why not when you've got a 6'4", 6 rotation player. They also have Landry Bearden at 5'10", staying on in the back right position, so we expect to see her maybe hit the D ball. The server is Allie Wilder, the middle. We're going to see a back row attack from well off the net by Karen Cordero. Then the same thing the other way in scoring, and this time Amy Treffin with another kill. She was about 15 feet off the net, but when you're 6'4", you can do that. Now we're going to get a timeout taken by the head coach of Coast 182. That's Peter Johnson. And that is Peter Johnson in the gray hat, gray sweatshirt. His assistant coach, Megan Kent, who played at the University of South Carolina, to his left. And he's going to settle things down as his team is down 5 early. Important to stay in touch in a championship match. Obviously, Coast has to be a little bit tired, having won 3 matches today. No division, but 18 Patriot has a team that has to win 4 matches to get a gold. All the other brackets are 8 teams, and for Lava, they did get the bye based on their finish in pool play. So they had the benefit of the bye, and they've played 1 match less. This is their 3rd match of the day, and they're on the serve of Allie Wilder, the middle. And she's got a good one. Off of Cordero. Now Cordero out of the back row, rolls it deep. And we're going to see a swing from Ava Hudson, the 6'2" outside hitter. So 6'4" and 6'2" out at the left pin. Now a kill down the line. Lauren Wadaski, 6'1" outside hitter, will be going to Claremont. And she picks up a kill, so Coach Peter Johnson gets what he wants off the timeout. The coach on the other side, Trevor Julian, one of the club directors and founders of a club that was founded in 2011. His assistant, Sheldon Shehai. Oh, that center dump was saved up. Nice play, and this will not come back. Well, yes, it will. Good rundown by the setter, Jenny Kent. And a slide run by Coast, Natalie Friend, and then an attack on 2 from Bree Severino. That rally had just about everything. A great play by Jenny Kent to go into the PA announcers table. Mike Markham and Christy Cox from USAV over on the far side. And that ball kept alive by Kent, but ultimately the point on the attack on 2. The server is China Southwell. She's a DS. Sometimes setter, but not in this rotation. Big block. Kent up with Sophia Rasmussen. Solid double block for a Lava West, and they push the lead back to 4, and they're on serve. Jenny Kent, their setter. She sends it deep. Cordero with a good up, chance to swing on the left side. Oh, a roll shot perfectly placed. Lauren Wadaski with the kill. Lava's defense a little late to react. Head coach Trevor Julian talking it up, asking for a little better early communication on that roll shot. And the server will be Lauren Wadaski. And that's going to be an ace. Well, it almost hit the tape and dropped in off the platform of Ava Hudson, but it did deflect out. So Wadaski with the ace. Number 11 will put it back in play. Chance to run it quick in the middle. Good dig by the libero. Oh, we need to talk about the double liberos on each team. We'll do that in a second. Oh, that ball's just out on the sideline. We also haven't mentioned our officials. Our first referee is Joe Assis from the Chesapeake region, and Philip Hoffman from the North Texas region is on the floor as the second referee. And the server is Ava Hudson. She serves short. Big double block again. 11, Landry Bearden, and her middle. That was Sophia Rasmussen. Roll shot coming and right on the end line. Line judge Janine Hoskin with the call right away. She's out of the Great Lake region. On the other side, it's Rick Welsh from the Chesapeake region. The scorer is Lyman Johnson from Southern California, and Cindy Thompson's the assistant scorer. She's out of the Bayou region. And those are your officials for this gold medal Patriot Division match. Missed serve long by the libero, and that is number 5, Catherine Wilson. She's a 5'5" libero. She will be going to the University of Chicago. She'll now come off, and the serve receive libero is Alexa Podraza. She's a 5'7" libero. She wears number 3. So 2 liberos in the teal and pink and whatever black striped uniforms. So again, the liberos will switch every time. We've seen this in college men's volleyball, but not too often. You've got a serve receive libero and a defensive libero for each team. We'll try to keep it straight. Nice of both teams to use that system for the last match of the day. This will wrap up the 18s championships here in Dallas. Ball jammed down, but not to the floor by Allie Wilder. And then a kill out of the back row. I think it was Lauren Wadaski. Coast back in this one, cut the lead to 2. Bree Severino, the setter, on serve. She's just a junior. Cordero, only a sophomore. This ball will come back, saved over by Catherine Wilson. And a rip. Oh, is that ball out? No touch called. Allie Wilder wanted to touch bad. The Coast has cut the lead to 1. Why not have a 3-setter for the 18 Patriot gold medal match? Short serve, handled, pushed out to the left pin, and a rejection against Amy Treffen. We're going to get Grace Burkett up, along with the right side, Maggie Ross. Maggie Ross at 5'10", Grace Burkett 6 foot, so not the biggest block up against Treffen. Good up by the libero, Danica Cheney, number 22. She's the passing libero, serve receive libero. That ball hit hands, but it's played. Treffen over the top of the block, dug by the defensive libero. This is a great lesson in double liberos on both sides of the net. SoCal region teaching us how it's done. Quick in transition is dug. Allie Wilder can't put it away. Now a tight ball. That's never gonna, oh, it's covered up. How was that ever saved? It was a very tight set. Then a little tip, that's touch. Good defense on both sides, and Cordero off the block. This is in the plane. Great block by Allie Wilder to keep it alive. Now a back row swing and out. And the line judge the first referee overrules the line judge. So Janine Hoskin thought it was long. The ultimate authority belongs to Joe Assis. And first referee overrules. And Coast now has a lead of 14-13. Good battle. And a low serve. The ball never lies is what Lava's saying. As the liberos will switch for Lava, we're going to mention their names. Danica Cheney is the serve receive libero who just came off. Number 25, Sam Folkler, is the defensive libero. She's in now, both in white. Tight ball, tipped over by Cordero, then tipped the other way. Wilder, now Cordero with a shot off hands. Karen Cordero, only a sophomore, so she's the youngest player on this court. Big swing in the middle, but dug by Bearden, and then jammed down. 2 players up, so I'm not sure if it was Maggie Ross or the middle Grace Burkett.
Number 14, Karen Cordero.
Lots of hands over the net on that play. Coast back to a 1-point lead. And the passing libero with a somewhat errant pass, but a big block against Treffen. And that time it was both blockers, Ross and Burkett. And now a timeout taken by head coach Trevor Julian. And that is Trevor Julian with the backpack and the gray warm-up. And his assistant coach, Sheldon Shehai, to his right. He's talking it over with his team. You see both liberos. Number 22, Danica Cheney, does serve receive. And number 25, slightly out of the picture, Sam Folkler with defense. As we mentioned, we've seen this in the MIVA conference where we broadcast matches. I think it was IPFW ran a double libero. But I've not seen it too much in USAV club volleyball, but we're seeing it in this championship match, and we're seeing it on both sides. And I think it's an interesting strategy. I like the coaching strategy. Serve still belongs to Coast. They've got a 2-point lead, and they serve short. So coach's point for head coach Trevor Julian.
Number 14, Amy Treffin to serve.
And in the far corner will be Amy Treffin. As we mentioned, Sonoma State at 6'4", a very tall outside hitter. Always nice to have the luxury of playing a 6'4" player, an outside hitter. The wipe shot is rejected. Wilder, the middle up with the setter, Kent. Jenny Kent's working hard out there. She's a very vocal setter, a lot of emotion. Treffin to serve again, a very deliberate pace to that approach. And a ball, look at the layout by Treffin and then a joust with Wilder. But how about the 6'4" player? Now she's gonna have to save the ball up, and it's sent deep into the corner. Ava Hudson. Now Treffin with another dig, oh! And a put away on the overpass. Grace Burkett with the kill. 6-foot middle hitter, she's fired up. She's going to go to UMass Lowell. So a little bit different climate. She's going to go from San Diego, California to Lowell, Massachusetts. She better bring her coat. Another low serve, and Coast is struggling at the service line. We're all tied at 17. 18 Patriot gold medal match. Great volleyball on both sides of the net. When we get a break between sets, we'll talk about the Patriot division. I happen to think it's a great division. And as you see by that swing and that joust, high level of play. Ava Hudson with the swing, and then Sophia Rasmussen, the middle hitter at 6'1", jammed down the overpass off the dig. And the server is Allie Wilder, the middle. She's going to defend left back, but the ball goes into the middle of the court. Natalie Friend with the kill. She'll be going to Midwestern State, which I believe is right here in the great state of Texas, to play volleyball. So a number of these California girls traveling to different parts of the country. That's good. You can't just stay in San Diego all the time and have perfect climate. Shot off hands by Ava Hudson. Back in transition. Going to go back to Hudson, and she goes through the block. Tough blocking assignment for the setter, Bree Severino, although she's 6 foot. She got a good touch on it. We mentioned a number of underclassmen.
Number 16, Jenny Kent to serve.
Ava Hudson, who put that last ball away, is one of those players, just a junior at 6'2", so remember that name, coaches. I'm sure the coaches know Ava Hudson. Back row attack from well off the net, and a kill for Karen Cordero. And she's just a sophomore. Blocker helped her a little bit. Sophia Rasmussen trying to get up. Now she asks her head coach. I see her talking to head coach Trevor Julian. Do you want me to go up? Sometimes you want to let those back row attacks from 15 feet off the net go. Good pass by Hudson. They're going out to the left pin to Bearden, and she puts it away. The opposite, Landry Bearden. She will be going to Laverne, high quality Southern California D3 program. She's a 5'10" opposite, but stays on. That's always a luxury. Saves subs and maybe get some quality defense from number 11. Missed serve, Ava Hudson goes wide left, and we're tied at 20. Let's see, Casey Power and TAB. First set tied up at 20 all. That one went 3 and was an epic battle. Are we in for another one? The servers, Catherine Wilson, the defensive libero. She's technically the L2. Big block up against Treffin, but it comes all the way over. And another back row attack. Now this is going to come up in the plane, and it will drop. 3 players there. China Southwell was the DS, so I think that ball belonged to her. You don't want the setter taking that first ball. It shouldn't have been Bree Severino, and then the middle was also thinking about taking it. So 3 Coast 182 players in the vicinity, and the ball drops, and Lava West has a 1-point lead. And they're going to have their defensive libero Sam Folkler to serve. Big block against the back row attack by Wilder. And then over the top of the block and out. And we're all tied at 21. Great first set. We're going to get a timeout taken by Peter Johnson and coach. And Trevor Julian, the head coach for Lava's pretty happy about that. Peter Johnson talking to his team. And again, now you see the 2 libero jerseys. Number 3 is Alexa Podraza. She's the serve receive libero. And the other is number 5, Catherine Wilson, and she is the defensive libero. Technically L1 and L2. Have to designate them on the score sheet, and L1 has to play first. Big long serve and a coach's point for Peter Johnson as Sam Folkler sends it long. Lava West still up 1 on the missed serve. They'll put their setter Bree Severino back on the end line. That'll bring Maggie Ross into the front row. They get an out of system ball and a down ball from Treffin. And then another back row attack. A lot of back row attacks coming effectively from Coast. Severino's going to try the Cordero shot out on the left pin. Coming the other way, Treffin over the top of the block, and she scores. So Lava West, 2 up with 2 to play here in the first set of the 18 Patriot gold medal match. The servers Landry Bearden in the white headband. Good up by the passing libero. And a long serve. Oh, that's out. Line judge a little tentative because she's been overruled once. That's Janine Hoskin, but she made the call, and the first referee agreed. And so now we have multiple set points for Lava West. Little problem for Landry Bearden to get the volleyball, but she's got it now. So it's a couple set points coming up. Bearden's going to go at the outside Cordero, the sophomore, and she goes cross court. Bearden with the sprawling dig. They're going to try a back row swing from Hudson. That comes up. Back row the other way with Askey. And then a nice dig. Podraza against Treffin. Treffin picks up the short ball, though. She's going to get it back. You got to go to her. The tip off of the block. Long rallies. Serious SoCal defense in this Patriot final. Oh, ball just pushed over by Cordero. That might have been a mistake because it lets Treffin take a swing, but it's kept alive. Oh, and a roll shot scores. Maggie Ross just wanted to clear it. Went right between 2 defenders, Hudson and Bearden. And neither made a move on the ball, so a set point is gone. Trevor Julian wants to see another serve before he takes that timeout. I know he still has one in his pocket. Oh, that's a tight set. Might have been called a double, but no call. And a big swing, and the block's in the net, and it would have been a kill anyway for Lauren Wadaski. And Coach Trevor Julian checking to see if he has a timeout, but he's not going to use it. Keeping it in the pocket. Trevor Julian going with let my players finish it. Power tip, and that will go down. Good decision by the head coach to not take a timeout. He gets a kill from Amy Treffin. And Lava West wins the first set by a score of 25-23. We want to talk a little bit about the Patriot division. West Volleyball and Mizuno Long Beach have the bronze medal. For the Patriot division, you can sign up starting in January. And you can try to upgrade your bid by qualifying at a qualifier. Both these teams did exactly that and made the trip to Dallas as a somewhat season-ending finale. Although an interesting note about the Southern California region, they will play till Memorial Day. They'll play a local tournament. So even though this is the end of the 18 season in terms of nationals, we know that Lava West will play until Memorial Day, and we assume Coast 182 will also follow suit. We've heard several theories on that. TAV coach John Sample talked about players needing to play longer to be ready for college ball. KC Power coaches talked about being happy that the season was over and their players could get some rest before college ball. Each coach has their own theory, but this one is somewhat in between. Sweet Caroline playing for the small crowd up behind me, as Mizuno, Long Beach, and West are awaiting their bronze medals. Be sure to stay tuned for Mike Markham on the PA for the award ceremony after this match. We want to thank our sponsors at USA Volleyball, Moulton, Adidas, Sport Court, Volleymetrics, as well as the city of Anaheim, and Visit Anaheim, Lucky Dog, Sports Imports, and Vert. We'll try to talk about some of those sponsors during this second set. I'm Coach K. Started in Dallas in 2013. And we're glad to be back here in 2017. And we will be in Indianapolis in late June through the 4th of July for the 11s through 17s Girls Junior Nationals. Excuse me, I said Indianapolis. We were there last year. We will be in the beautiful city of Minneapolis, Minnesota for the 11s through 17s Girls Junior Nationals. Patriot Division gold medal match. Lava West 18 Adidas out of Thousand Oaks, California, up in the north of LA area. And then Coast 182 out of San Diego. Casadonte Productions bringing you this broadcast. We appreciate the fine work by Brett and Cookie out of Dallas, Texas, and also San Francisco. So Casadonte Productions with our video from Dallas, Texas. And this one starts off with another back row swing and a kill for number 11. That is Lauren Widaski. We'll have to talk about the underclassmen as a group. A lot of underclassmen on these two rosters. That is a California thing. A lot of players play up, try to find the level where they're most comfortable, and these are talented players. That was Landry Bearden with that kill.
Will serve.
For Lava, Ava Hudson, Sophia Rasmussen, Damani Harvey, and Sam Folkler are all, well, 3 of them are juniors. Actually, all 4 are juniors. Big swing by Grace Burkett. Now coming the other way, and it's going to be pushed off hands and then tipped down by Wilder. What a battle at the net, about 3 jousts in a row. Finally settled down with a good back row attack, and that's blocked down by Wilder. So Allie Wilder asked her head coach earlier if you wanted me to block the back row attack, and I guess they do, as long as you block it down like that. The server is Landry Bearden. Cordero down the line, popped up nicely. Folkler. Now Folkler with the cover. Got to be a defensive libero as well as a cover libero. Coming the other way, Cordero through the hands of Jenny Kent's block. That ball had eyes. And the server will be Karen Cordero. Just a sophomore. Bree Severino, Alexa Podraza, and Gabby Harrison, all juniors for Coast. Was that ball in? It was. Hard angle shot goes to the floor, and Lava West takes the serve back.
Amy Treppen will serve.
Pretty even first set. A 2-pointer, 25-23. Coast was down early and came back strong, but ultimately Lava triumphed. Kill from over on the right side. I want to say that was Maggie Ross ripping that ball cross court. Number 19, Grace Burkett, the server. She tries to serve at the passing libero and is successful. And now a miss swing over on the left, Ava Hudson. Lava has the setter live in the front row in the middle of the court. We'll see if Jenny Kent tries anything. Well, there's a tight ball. She's got to joust that over against. That was Natalie Friend, and then a kill on the right again. Maggie Ross with the touch. And Coast has a 2-point lead. Currently 3:50 in Dallas, Texas, Central Time. Hopefully we have folks out on the West Coast where it's only 1:50 tuned in for this one. We might have a 3-setter. Oh, tipped over nicely. Coach Peter Johnson was yelling over. I think the setter, Jenny Kent, may have heard him. She's got a great smile after making that kill. Tipped over left-handed. Good job putting your hands up high and jumping. Big serve and an errant pass from Podraza. And now a ball that might have been out but played. So Kent's going to set the back row, and hard-driven ball off of Alexa Podraza. So when you're the serve, receive libero and the ball goes over and it comes back, you become the defensive libero, whether you want to be or not. Only way to be the true serve receive libero is get a first ball side out every time. They're going to serve at Podraza again. Perfect up. Chance to run the middle. Natalie Friend tips. Good bump set by Podraza. Now another back row attack, and that one goes into the net. So Coast back to a 1-point lead, and they'll make their substitution, bringing China Southwell in. 5'5" DS.
Returns for Coast,
She goes in for Maggie Ross as a regular substitution. Quick set in the middle, blocked by Friend. And then the ball tooled off the block down the line. Tough to stop these two tall pin hitters. Bree Severino got up on that ball. Coach wants to see a little more right hand reaching back to force that ball back in the court. Server is the setter, Jenny Kent. Big push out to the left pin, and it's tool time. Lauren Wadaski with the kill. Good play out at both pins for both teams. Wadaski goes 6 on. Only Karen Cordero at 5'8" is not a tall tree out on the pin. Hitting air by Ava Hudson into the net. Coast with a small lead, but Lava's still up 1-0. Oh, that ball was out, but played. Chance for Coast. They're going to try the back row again. They run the Bick, and a kill for Lauren Wadaski. And I think head coach Trevor Julian's going to think about a timeout. Looks like he's going to wait one more. Talks it over with his assistant coach, Sheldon Shihai. Tip shot goes down. 2 players there. Cordero with Southwell, but nobody could pop it up.
Serving for Lava, number 4, Ava Hudson.
Ava Hudson is the server. She has a short jump float. Cordero with the tip deep. Can't get it past Hudson. And a shot down the line off of the block. A kill for Amy Treffin. Tough to stop Treffin at 6'4". Championship court here in Big D. A beautiful wood and a blue sport court. Another short serve. Good up. Gonna try back row again, and it's a roll shot. Treffin laid out to keep that alive. Now she'll get a chance to swing, and she's rejected. Tight set from deep in the back row. Ava Hudson put it a little close, and Natalie Friend and setter Bree Severino were waiting. The libero, Catherine Wilson, back to serve. She'll be playing in the UAA at the University of Chicago. Tip down the line. Little frustration in the voice of head coach Peter Johnson. He's been mentioning line to the defense.
Serving for Lava, number 25, Sam Folkler.
Sam Folkler to serve. Technically the L2. Folkler, a very deliberate pre-serve routine, and it works as she gets an out-of-system ball, gets what Lava wanted if they can tie it up. No, it's kept alive by Cordero in the court. And a knuckleball sent over by Treffin. I think she was trying to tip it, but it went off her fist. And now she gets one to crawl through. Again, a little bit of a tight set. If I'm head coach Trevor Julian, I'm going to have the setter, Jenny Kent, get the 6'4" Amy Treffin a little bit further off the net. She's definitely got the height and the reach. Cordero with a shot, but picked up by Folkler. There's a much better set. 4 or 5 feet off the net and shot down the line off of Southwell, and a kill for Treffin, and a timeout taken by head coach Peter Johnson. We mentioned 12-team bracket. Coast started at 9 a.m. this morning. They've won 3 matches today, playing their 4th match of the day. There is a fatigue factor. Nobody's had to work harder than Coast to win a gold medal. All the other gold medal winners had to win 2 matches before the gold medal final and then win that one, of course. But for Coast 182 out of San Diego, California, they're going to have to win 3 matches before they win this one to get a gold medal. Server is Sam Folkler. Oh, she's going to send it out again. I think that's 2 coaches' points for head coach Peter Johnson on Sam Folkler. We're going to get Maggie Ross back in the front row. China Southwell off. Tied up for Kent, pushed deep by Wilder, and then a shot down the line. Good decision. Maggie Ross has been getting some nice looks over in the right pin, as she's been able to hit line. As a right-handed right side hitter, if you can go line, let that ball cross your body, you have a big advantage against the block. They push Treffin off the net with the serve, then she comes back and gets it. Coast keeps it alive, but a nice dig in the backcourt. Oh, that ball's blocked off the forehead of Treffin, as Maggie Ross and Grace Burkett up strong. And all of a sudden, Coast back to a 2-point lead. We have had little or no separation in the 18 Patriot gold medal match. They're going to serve at Treffin every time, pull her off the net. Hudson tries the back row attack, and that's long. And now we're going to get a timeout by head coach Trevor Julian. And he, with his backpack still on, he's prepared. Coach has got his backpack with him everywhere he goes. He's talking it over. He's saying, we're up a set. We got to clean this up. We wanted to mention Moulton USA is a proud sponsor of USA Volleyball and its girls 18s junior national championships. Moulton congratulates the athletes who compete at the highest level and do so with integrity and sportsmanship. We've seen that all day here on Championship Court. Connect with Moulton at moultonusa.com and on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Moulton for the real game. Also, Adidas is a proud partner of USA Volleyball Girls 18s Junior National Championships. New format started last year in Milwaukee. This is the 2nd ever. Patriot division, I believe, was won by Michio last year. Oh, that ball's in the plane. No, that's not in the plane. They're going to call an illegal attack on
number 11, Landry Bearden to serve.
Coast, and that's a big side out for Lava West. First referee, Joey, assists with the immediate call. He felt the ball was totally on the side of Lava West, so the attacker created an illegal attack, and the serve belongs to Landry Bearden. And she serves into the net, and I guarantee you, I saw head coach Peter Johnson look at his assistant coach, Megan Kent, and I guarantee you both of them said the ball never lies. The server is the sophomore, Karen Cordero. Her big sister plays for Coach Osh on the 181 team. Now a ball in the plane, but not jammed down by Wilder. A chance for Coast to score, and that ball is out. Barely, but out. So tool time out on the left pin for Lauren Wadaski. Oh, Wilder's still mad that she didn't jam that other ball down. Rips the quick set off serve receive. When you can get that quick one going.
Number 14, Amy Trempen to serve.
Big advantage. Lava West, the slightly taller team, so they have the height advantage. They've got to take advantage of it, though. Coast has more than held their own at the net. Hudson with the roll shot cross court. Actually, that was not a roll shot. Looked like it should have been a roll shot. Defender Alexa Podraza gets a little direction from head coach Peter Johnson. He wants her a little further to the left on that shot. Server is Treffen. High fly in the middle. Kill Grace Burkett.
Number 19, Grace
And the server is Grace Burkett. The gentleman in the purple shirt behind Grace Burkett says University of Chicago. We're just going to guess that that's Catherine Wilson's dad. They all come wearing the college of their daughter, the future college of their daughter. Oh, big block up against Lauren Wadaski. Last time she tooled the block, but this time a much more solid block. Wilder was up. And I think it was Wilder and Kent. Wilder now the server. That's a good one. Podraza gets it up. Shot down the line and out. Haven't had many line judge calls for Rick Welsh, but he got that one. All the calls have been back in the other corner. Allie Wilder to put it in play again. Low, hard serve. They keep going right at the passing libero, Alexa Podraza. Now it'd be interesting to see if Coach Peter Johnson, he could flip the liberos. Alexa Podraza getting some direction from Megan Kent, although Megan Kent is 6 foot plus. I'm going to guess she didn't play libero at USC, University of South Carolina. As she said, the USC. Big swing from Wadaski, comes back. Wadaski's going to get another chance. Hands are up, and she hits it out wide, and we're tied at 17s. We were tied at 20. Oh, no, we're 18-17. I'm quicker than the scoreboard. Good battle. I should have asked if these two teams have played each other. I suspect they might have. Nice swing by Cordero out of the back row. Tried to be pushed to the floor by Friend and then tooled down the line. Ross unable to stop the swing from Ava Hudson, and Peter Johnson's going to take a timeout as Lava West has pushed out to a 2-point lead. Peter Johnson, the head coach, his assistant coach, Megan Kent, talking it over. In the background, the giant inflated volleyball. About time to take the volleyball down and take it to Minneapolis, Minnesota for the 11s through 17s. Girls Junior Nationals. Look forward to bringing you that one on the USAV.org broadcast system. We want to thank Tom Pingle and Christy Cox from USA Volleyball, as we're delighted to be back for the 5th consecutive year. As I often say, I'm like Vin Scully. I'll retire when I get old enough. Tight ball. Oh, that can't be saved. No touch by Kent. And that was probably a smart play because that ball was dying into the net. Reese Severino tried to get low and save it, but it caught the bottom of the tape. And Lava West gets the ace. Time for Coast to dig in on this pass. They get a decent one from Cordero. She's going to try Ross over on the right side, but that's dug. And a kill out of the middle. Everything clicking for Lava. They've been behind most of this set. Sophia Rasmussen at 6-1 with the put away. Lava West in control, up 4 with 4 to play. Does Coast 182 have a response? High push, big block up against Wadaski. She can't get it through that Lava block, and it's the setter Kent doing a lot of that work. And a ball off a tape and to the floor. And Lava West now up 22-25. So this one starting to get away from Coast 182. And I think they're out of timeouts. I think they've used them both. Good answer. Lauren Wadaski into the deep corner. And that gives Coast the serve, and they'll go on the serve of China Southwell. And Southwell go on a little 4-point run, even this one up. She's going to start by going at Treffin in the back row. Wadaski with the kill off of hands and then off of the libero. So Coast trying to fight back. We're going to assume both these California teams, as well as the 2 bronze medal winners, all have flights tomorrow. And they're staying around to get their medals. Stay tuned for the award ceremony. Big kill by Ava Hudson at 6'2", off of the block. She's used the line a lot. Lava West just 2 points from an 18 Patriot gold medal win. And congratulations to whoever wins this match, because it's been a good battle between the 2 Southern California teams. Cordero out of the back row. Treffin with a nice dig and a shot from the opposite, Landry Bearden. She cut that ball to her right, and now we've got multiple set points at 24-19 for the gold medal for Lava West, 18 Adidas.
Match point.
Can they wrap up the 18 Patriot division in straight sets? We've had 1 3-setter and 1 2-setter here on championship court. Ball from Cordero out of the back row. She has to make sure, well, it goes off of the setter, Kent, and it'll come back as a free ball. Chance for Coast to put themselves on serve. They're going to run a slide and tooled out of bounds. Good play. Natalie Friend had to adjust her footwork because the setter, Severino, got pushed to the right pin, but she was able to tool the block. And so now the pressure's on Lauren Wadaski to go on a serving run, and she serves out. It's so tough when you face multiple set points. You want to serve aggressively, but Wadaski misses long. Lava West 18 Adidas out of the Southern California region, and Thousand Oaks, California gets their first ever gold medal at Junior Nationals for our head coach Trevor Julian and assistant Sheldon Shehai. Congratulations to Lava West 18 Adidas. They are your 18 Patriot gold medal winners. And Coast 182 out of San Diego, California, head coach Peter Johnson, assistant coach Megan Kent. They will pick up the silver medal, take a little hardware back to Coach Osh and the Coast family. So a great 18 Patriot final. That will wrap up the play, but the medal ceremony is upcoming. We see on the far court the golden ball, the silver ball, and the 2 bronze balls, the trophies for Junior Nationals, as it's a happy Lava West crowd as they huddle around their head coach. Coach Trevor Julian, he's trying to hug 2 players at once. He's a big guy. He might be able to do that. He's hugging number 14, Amy Treffin, and number 17, Allie Wilder. And Now they wave to their fans, the parents up in the crowd. Lava West 18 Adidas, a hug for the assistant coach because, hey, it's tough to be an assistant coach. Congratulations, Lava West 18 Adidas, winning the Patriot Division. Down there, the trophies are being lined up. The award ceremony with PA announcer Mike Markham is on. Just stay right here and watch these teams get their much-deserved hardware for the 18 Patriot Division. And then tune in this summer in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I'm Coach K. I'll be there. All the folks from USA Volleyball will be there. 18 Patriots Awards coming up next.
Introducing the 18 Patriot Division's national champion, Lava West 18 Adidas of the Southern California region. Number 4, Ava Hudson. Number 19, Sophia Rasmussen. Number 11, Landry Bearden. Number 14, Amy Treffick. Number 16, Jenny Kent. Number 17, Allie Wilder. Number 22, Danica Cheney. Number 25, Sam Folkler. Number 63, Damani Harvey. The assistant coach, Sheldon Shihai. Lava West 18 Adidas is coached by Trevor Julian. The captain will accept the National Championship Award. How about one more large round of applause for all of our medal-winning teams in the 18 Patriot Division. That officially concludes our awards presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, have a beautiful evening and please travel safely.